ARTiculation. ARTiculation.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another informative and entertaining episode of Articulation Radio. I am your host, the Honorable Joaquin Man. You know how we do things here at Articulation Radio. We will start off the day's episode by taking a glance at the news headlines, and today's news segment is sponsored by bepublished.org.
These are three of the news headlines and events I saw today, Wednesday, September 15th, 2021, when visiting EliteValuesNews.com. Amazon announces plans to hire 7,500 in several municipalities across Arizona. Small business enterprises continue to bear the brunt of ongoing COVID-19 lockdowns. And the U.S. and Europe plan joint push to cut methane and convince other nations to follow suit. Those are three of the news headlines and events I saw in visiting EliteValuesNews.com on your behalf. As you know, so much happens in this world of ours, and the staff at Elite Values News makes it a point to keep you abreast of as much as possible. So check out our headlines any minute within any hour, and feel free to hit that refresh so that you can go ahead and get a few more headlines as you choose under any given category, because we do report on multiples. Head on over to Elite Values News right now and get your news fill. I am Goddess Sage reporting live.
Looking for the latest news? Visit Elite Values News. EliteValuesNews.com has all the latest news and information. Check out the headlines hourly. EliteValuesNews.com. Visit now.
Do you want to be published? Are you looking for a high-quality, low-cost way to be published with a fast turnaround? Visit bepublished.org to publish today. www.bepublished.org. bepublished.org. Publish today. Books, movies, and music. Listeners, we love you, we hear you, and I am so glad to be here with you today on this episode of Articulation Radio. I have an interview coming up for you, and I also have a topic, so stay tuned.
Falling like a
ARTistreview.com. All artists need a platform. The Artist Review makes sure you have the one you need to put your work in front of your fans. ARTistreview.com. Artist, REVUE.com.
All right, Smitty. Let's slow this down for a minute, man. I got some serious things on my mind I want to talk about. And I know everybody out there can relate to this. Cause it's just a situation that I'm in, and I know I ain't the only one out there. I know I ain't by myself. So if you listening to this, fire up your blunt. Stay with me. Lend me your ear for a few seconds. At night, which hand is rocking my cradle? I know the devil's in hell, making deals for my soul up under the table, but they label me the son of sin. Man, I count from 1 to 10, and I'm wondering if and when the demons are gonna come again. This hell on earth that I was born in got me tripping. Are we in hell already? Is heaven really a fact of fiction? Got me predicting my death. I'm holding my breath on the next move, just that's long enough to see the next move. I creep inside some Pleasant Grove to get where I gotta go and stay low, cause you never know when a white devil, aka pole pops up and beats me to the punch. Now my body's chalked up, my race is barely getting by. The misery is seen in my eyes. My own people wanna see me die. I wonder why the hell it is. When I find myself in the clip, somebody's fucking up my deal. Sexually transmitted diseases surround me like disciples of Jesus, still spreading like the measles. Crack babies born and put up in an incubator. Niggas kill, kids steal to get their hands on paper. Women mixing business with pleasure. Economy declining so rapidly. Will I be able to maintain my sanity? That ain't the way it's supposed to be. I'm trying to break free from the shackles, but the man is steadily holding me. Heaven be over me and hell be underneath. Right now I'm stuck between. Where am I supposed to be? Eventually my time will come, and when it does, will y'all see an eternity going through all the dirt I done? Will I receive a judgment after I'm sentenced for a dope case? There's no escape. Any minute I could bite the bullet, but will it be a friend before the bullet? This born in hell is all bullshit. Born in hell and left for dead when I became an adult and moved out. Everything revolving around me had dealt with dope. You never know what life could lead to. Family members deceive you, and bullshit is what they feed you. Since the day I was born, trouble clings to me like static. And since I'm addicted to bullshit, I guess that makes me an addict. Can you honestly tell me Tupac ain't in a better place? Cause every corner I turn, eternity is stirring me in my face. Yeah, that's just part of the way I feel, you know. I'm just purging myself. I'm just trying to reach out. That's all. Smitty, I'm gonna drop this second verse, then I'm gonna be out of here, alright? I just hope somebody out there can sympathize with me. Don't sympathize for me, sympathize with me. That's all. Now let's do this. Whoa. I'm down to my last option. Now it's on and popping. I'm treating every step like death with extreme caution. Distraction, including women, dope, and gambling, are hard to overcome, and some got me packing. What is it coming to? What's the answer? What's the reason? Can't get them from my pastor or my deacon. Cause one's a pimp and the other's a drunk, giving me the incentive to fuck up. But I can't put it all on them. Can't point no fingers. Gotta take some blame for all these misdemeanors. But even so, yeah, tell me what I gotta do to go. And word is I need to be, cause society is sick of G. And I can't take another year of this shit. All this ducking and dodging, y'all, there's gotta be something you can do. I ask you to give me the strength to grasp and bounce back. Car, saying stick to me like sausage shit without a strap. I'm a sitting duck, no telling what niggas might attempt, whatever that may be. It never ceases to amaze me though, cause I'm dead either way I go. The scenario has went from bad to worse. Is my life a mistake? Tell me, can I be reimbursed? Evil alert, y'all save me. We born in hell, and it hurts to know I'm crazy. Let's keep it real. Yes, man. Say, I'm sorry if I hurt somebody with that. That's just the way I feel. I feel like we all born in hell, and some of us just don't know it. Well, you know, you want to talk about it? Hit me up. 1-800-G-MAN. We can talk. We can ride. Whatever you want to do.
If you are a savvy senior who's seeking a lifestyle club that's centered around you, visit sittingroom.xyz today. The Sitting Room, sittingroom.xyz, where savvy seniors socialize, get event invites, organize among themselves, as well as obtain merchandise and get engaged to create new things. The Sitting Room, sittingroom.xyz. Visit today.
Today's episode of Articulation Radio, which is titled Keeping Connected and Going Live, was kicked off with Diamond Love by Calais Engstrom featuring Jimmy Burney. And after that, I went ahead and rolled that Born in Hell for you by G-Man featuring Chris Styles and our very own Goddess Sage. Now, before I play Somewhere in My Dreams by Rachel Ann Cox, I want to tell you all a little bit about this artist that Goddess Sage will be interviewing on today's episode. Now, people, first head over to the website, wny.records.com/JoSanti. That's wny-records.com, or some people say dash instead of hyphen. So wny-records.com/JoSanti. JoSanti, JoSanti is this brother's name. Man, when I tell you this young blood is cold, he cold with it. wny-records.com/JoSanti or wny-records.com/JoSanti. People, you want to grab this up. What I'm going to do after Goddess Sage comes on and talks to the artist about his work, Live Life, this excellent project, and he's been going around performing everything, but yeah, he even just had a show here back, I think like on the 9th or something, back here in Atlanta, and he got other shows coming up, so definitely people stay tuned. Goddess Sage is going to be interviewing the great musical artist, R&B and hip-hop artist, JoSanti, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this into like a little mini listening party for y'all, because I love y'all that much. Turn this into a listening party for you so that some of this good stuff that Goddess Sage and I and the rest of the crew have heard, you all will be able to enjoy that too, thanks to JoSanti, who made it a point to send this over so that you all can enjoy this. So we're going to be sure to give you all a nice little dose right here, and we'll be sure to on future episodes play them for you as well. But people, we want to make sure that you enjoy this JoSanti, and you need to make sure that you go to wny-records.com/JoSanti, wny-records.com/JoSanti, and check it out to see when he's going to be in your area or close by, so you can go and catch one of these shows. I'm telling you, it's popping. It's like I told y'all, back here, like just last weekend, here on the 9th, I believe it was, here in Atlanta, baby. I'm telling y'all, pop in show. You want some of this? So I'm going to be sure to let Goddess Sage come on and do her thing after I play this instrumental for y'all. And then after that, all the other music you going to hear to this show baby, ain't going to be nothing but JoSanti, all right?
Have you always wanted to start a business but can't seem to get it off the ground? Need help building a website? Contact The Conglomerate, 972-880-8316, or visit theconglomerate.work. TheConglomerate.work, theconglomerate.work, 972-880-8316. Start your new business today.
You are listening to Articulation Radio. Head on over to articulationmedia.club and let us know your thoughts.
Phone lines are open right now at Articulation Radio. Call 312-899-6237. That's 312-899-6237.
Do you frequently shop online and you're looking for a new place to shop? Join the club, JeffersonTaylor.club, where models, designers, inventors, and other creators offer customers the best products at fair prices. Jefferson Taylor, JeffersonTaylor.club. Join the club. Shop today, JeffersonTaylor.club.
PeopleWarmer.com. Book your travel today. PeopleWarmer.com. Wherever you want to stay. PeopleWarmer.com. Book everything you need. PeopleWarmer.com. Go ahead whenever you please. And if you need advertising, marketing, and promotions, add on an S and head on over to PeopleWarmers.com. That's PeopleWarmers.com. PeopleWarmers.com for all your media relations, public relations, marketing, advertising, and promotional needs. PeopleWarmers.com.
Articulation Radio is very pleased to have on the line with us today. I don't know if y'all ready. Some of y'all were probably like, we've been ready for this. We glad we already got in on it. Where were you at the concert? What up, what up? Of course, I have on the line with those people Mr. JoSanti. And, of course, we are going to be talking to him about not only his mixtape project that, of course, many of you have already been able to benefit off of, but we're going to also see what all went down. I know that live concert that was there in ATL was kicking, but we're going to see whether for those of you who happen to have missed out on that, when you can get in on the next one. So we're going to back it all the way up. And welcome the main, all right? DJ, well, we have his connection as well. DJ Cecil is on the line, so we might even ask DJ Cecil a couple of questions. But for right now, we're going to focus on JoSanti. Hey, DJ Cecil and JoSanti.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty well, and it's such a wonderful opportunity to have both of you guys here. I know you have a million things going on, and first things first, I'm going to ask you this question real quick, DJ Cecil, and then I'm going to focus solely on JoSanti. Tell me, DJ Cecil, about some of the feedback you all are receiving already from this project.
So it is unreleased. It does release on September 10th. A lot of people have heard some of the songs already, and we've gotten a lot of great feedback, which I believe is why we've been able to start booking shows so soon, which is crazy. And it's kind of unheard of at our level. But I'll let JoSanti explain a little more about that.
Jump on in, JoSanti. Let them hear a little bit from you. Tell us a little bit about your inspiration behind this. And for those of you who may not know, JoSanti's work, he not only does R&B, he also does rap. So pretty much whatever it is that you like to hear, he's going to have a little bit for you. You know, whether it's the up-tempo, the slow, the hip-hop, you have your love ballads, whatever it is. So it's something for everybody. So tell them a little bit, JoSanti, about the inspiration behind this project and how you were able to put it out during a time when most people say they can't do anything because of COVID on top of all the other reasons why they give. But, fill us in on how this came about and how you made it happen.
Right. First, I want to say thank you for having me on the show. And also, the inspiration behind the mixtape really comes behind, the love I have for music. And also, I wanted to do a project where I wanted to give people a good vibe, feel good to actually listen to music for once, A lot of music nowadays involves a lot of violence. So, I just tried to do something different and have, something different for the fans to listen to. I really wanted to explore different types of melodies when it comes to this mixtape. I was just trying to create a vibe, something bouncy for the fans to listen to. And it's coming up pretty well, and I feel good about this project, so I'm happy about it. I'm excited.
And do you have any other upcoming performances? Because I know you had this big concert here in Atlanta. So tell them about, do you have any other performances, maybe like in late September and October that are coming up, or anything toward the end of the year that they can get in on?
Yes, actually, I would like to say that we didn't have that show in Atlanta just yet. It's coming up in September 9th at the Artisan Gallery in Atlanta, Georgia. So we're about to do that first show pretty soon. It's coming up real soon. And we also have shows locally coming up in Marcellus in Buffalo, New York. And we've been able to book these shows.
When will those shows be?
These shows possibly around October. in the fall for Marcellas. And we also might have a show in Town Ballroom in Buffalo, New York, in downtown Buffalo. So that's going to be around October. And also the downtown ballroom, that's probably going to be around either December or possibly in 2022.
All right, sweet, sweet. And of course, for those people who say, for instance, look, I would love to do what you've done, and it's great that you have your project out, but I want to be able to do the same thing. I make tracks, or I have these lyrics and stuff. What would you say to them? How do they get started? How do they do what you do?
Exactly, and this is why we built this label, and it's called Why Not You. If I can do it, you can do it. And that's the big inspiration behind our label, and that's the message we're trying to set across for the whole world, the whole country. We want everybody to know that you have to believe in yourself. You can believe in yourself. It all starts with you. You have to put in the work that you have to put in to be in the position that you want to be in life. You know what I mean? It all starts with you. Everything starts with you. You always have to build your own confidence and believe in yourself. And that's what we really wanted to, spread across as a message, with the group that we have right now. And we've been doing a great job. My team's been working hard, and, we really believe in what we do. And we also want the fans and the people that support us, to know and believe in themselves and know that they can do it too. And we are always going to spread that message to our fans and the people that support them.
Yes, and tell them where they can get your project, prices, all the good stuff, all the specs. Drop the name, the website, even if you have special rates that they can stream each individual song on, and then we're going to come back around because I have some specific questions. So, let's let you know how they can get the project and all of that good stuff. Let's talk those specs, and then we're going to dive a little deeper.
Yes. We are going to be releasing our music in WNYRecords.com, so you can visit the website. And also, we will be releasing music on Spotify, iTunes, and every platform you can think of. It's going to be in SoundCloud, Deezer. And we're also going to be doing radio placements, too.
All right. And now, and is there a particular song, and I know they're all your babies, and I know that you love all your babies, but is there a particular song that you've noticed, like whenever you perform it or whenever people hear it, it just kind of takes them over, or something that people are kind of gravitating to a little bit more?
It's hard to say because it's actually a couple of songs that people like from what I hear. So it's like I have a song called Gas that everybody loves listening to. And I have this single that I want to start placing in the radios called Live Life, the actual single, the first single that I have on my mixtape. So
the title track.
Yes. And I also have a dope outro on that mixtape. I feel like the whole project is on a whole nother level for real.
And I'm going to ask you this, and you probably already know it's coming. It's one of those questions you probably get people to ask you a lot. What is there, when you were going through doing this project, what was there that you learned about yourself that was something new? And or even if not necessarily something new about yourself, something during the process that you had an awakening on, or something that you had to overcome. Fill us in on the newness, other than the project itself, but, what did you learn new from this project, or, what new skill were you able to gain to be sure to pull it off?
Man, it's crazy because I had a lot of ups and downs doing this project. I'm not going to lie. There was a lot of tough times where, I went through, my actual life, you know what I'm saying, day by day, and, going through the struggles that I go through on a daily basis or whatever the case may be. But,
right.
I've always been strong all my life anyway, so I'm always going to overcome my obstacles in life, period. That's how I believe it, you know what I mean? So, besides that, though, like, this mixtape came with so much love, like, and energy. Like, it was really, it was fun. It was free. A lot of freedom in my music. That's for sure. And I really had a lot of happy moments and realizing that, living life is really important. You only live it once. And that's what really drew me to have that title and that name for that project. I just feel like, living your life is really important for every individual that lives on this planet.
Yeah.
They all live their own lives and everybody go through their own struggles and obstacles in life that they have to overcome individually. So, you have to realize that you have to stand up for yourself and
Yeah.
get through it. Get through it and just do what you got to do to overcome these things. But what I learned about myself mainly is that I have to remain strong no matter what I go through. That's what I learned.
And with that lesson of being sure to remain strong, to always be resilient, and all of that good stuff, with the path that you're, well, I shouldn't say now on because you seem, and I don't know you, and I know, yeah, this is our first time talking, but you kind of radiate like an artist. So I'm guessing that this is not the first thing that you've created, not just musically, but just period. I'm sure that you're probably always in creative mode. So what are some of the techniques that you have in place that you use to help you bounce back and overcome, and I would say not have a bad day, be able to deal with things within the moment and not let it spill over and end up keeping you from accomplishing goals?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question one more time?
Yeah, sure. What are some of the strategies that you have in place that you've been able to employ to help you be able to get back on track and, to not have a bad day, I would say, to not allow the bad moments to discourage you or to keep you lingering in them too long? How do you bounce back? What are some of the ways that you're able to bounce back from things and get back on your focus to come through and complete your projects?
For sure. That's why I'm so thankful to have DJ Cecil by my side. He helped me with so much, consulting me about life experiences and, helping me with, lessons, in general with music.
Yeah, good mentor.
Every aspect yes, he's a great mentor to me. I consider him my brother, and he's my older brother. I see it. So yeah, we worked very hard throughout the project, and every time I had like writer's block or something like that, he'll always jump into the beat and be like, start rapping and be like, hey, try this. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds dope. I like that. Yeah, I would try that. So it would be like that. Like he would just help me in so many ways. It's phenomenal. And that's why I'm so blessed to have the team that I have. And you guys are awesome. And without them, I'll be struggling for sure. I'll be struggling a lot more.
Yes, and that is reality. That is definitely reality. Because even when we're doing things, quote unquote, by ourselves, we do know that in truth we're not by ourselves. Even if nothing else, we know that we have the spiritual support and the moral support from people. So it's really not things. And plus, of course, we know that more often than not, the things that we're doing include a bit of tacit knowledge that we've been able to learn from other people, and hopefully we're passing it on, learn from those who came before us, so we're never really doing things alone. Despite how sometimes when fulfilling the task, we may be the only one charged with making sure it happens and all of that. Now, let me ask you this question, because I know that there are some people who are wondering, okay, how with him planning on doing these concerts, is he touring? Are these events like social distancing? I would imagine, though, at all of your concerts, being that these are public venues and things like that, they are the mask required or mask options kind of things where people can just make their own decisions. But I would imagine these are all safety events, correct?
Yes, always. And everywhere I go, no matter where I go, I always have a mask. And it's really important. I want everybody to do their job and wear a mask and be safe. This virus is serious, and I hope everybody's safe for sure. It's a crazy time that we live in, and it's very unfortunate. But
yes,
we have to try to get through this together. America got to get through it. So hopefully we do get through it.
Yes, and it takes us all being willing to work together and remaining honest with each other, because we know a lot of times with anything in life, it's people failing to properly communicate and to adequately be considerate of each other that a lot of the problems really
Yeah.
arise. Yeah. And so
Yeah.
now about living life or live life, because of course we know it's a lot involved with living life. We know most people in general just go through life. Very few people, it seems, start living. A lot of people, I even know some people personally who honestly, it wasn't until they accepted their own mortality, and I can't even say it like that. I'm going to just say it. It wasn't until they were on a damn deathbed that they finally decided that they were going to start living
Right.
once they
Yeah.
got out of that deathbed. What would you say to
Yep.
people to encourage them to live life now, to get involved, to fully be present in whatever moment they're in, and to make sure that they're properly representing their own truth? What would you say to kind of help people to live life? In addition to the fact we know one thing you all need to do to make sure you're living life is go over and grab up that mixtape of his, okay? So be sure to grab that up, Live Life by JoSanti. But he's going to also let you know some other little tips to kind of help you live life to the fullest the way he does.
Yes, and with the time that we're living in, obviously with traveling and everything like that, they require you to wear a mask, put hand sanitizer on, you know, there's all these rules that you got to follow, and I know it's really hard, it's difficult, and people are people, and they sometimes don't follow rules, and living a reckless life is not a safe life. So hopefully you could be considerate of yourself and your family. Just know your family comes first. We live in a whole different time. It's definitely not the same. So please just be attentive and just have fun, Just
Yeah.
do it safely. Just do it safely. Just be careful, you know. Always look around your surroundings. Make sure your surroundings are good. Make sure you don't fall into the wrong crowd and, just follow your own path. You know what I mean? Just lead for yourself. You come first before anything. So,
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Self-preservation.
Yes, because at the end of the day, people, how can you give anything to anyone or be of assistance to anyone if you aren't even at your best to even give it? Because you can have it to where, say, for instance, I would say you may want to give somebody $1 million. But if that person cares something about you and they see that you really don't look healthy, they'll probably be like, baby, thank you, but nah, you keep that $1 million, go see you a doctor, and then now you're going to be mad like, oh, I'm trying to bless you and I'm trying to, no, baby, you keep that. I thank you, but I need you to take care of you. And a lot of times it's hard for people to realize that that's the reason why their loved ones won't accept certain blessings from them or help from them, because they are thinking, no, if anything, let me help you, because they can see you're not taking care of you. So people definitely make it a point to prioritize yourselves better. And yeah, it's great that when you're considering going to people's events that you're asking, okay, is it a social distancing event? Great. But outside of their events, are you prioritizing your health adequately? Are you even looking out for your mental health? Are you even taking care of your relatives and making sure that, and your friends and family, and making sure that they know that you're aware, and if things aren't seeming right with them, that you're going to call them out?
I would like to also mention that there's nothing wrong with asking for help.
Yes.
I know there's this thing where people might feel ashamed or whatever the case may be, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with asking for help. If you need help, just ask for help. A closed mouth don't get fed. If you need help, ask for it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how I feel about that. But yeah.
And inevitably, there are some people who are like, because, of course, naturally we know, here it is September 15th that they're listening to us talk. And so there are some people that are like, look, I would love to be down with him. How can I vibe with him? Can I get in on his next mixtape project? Is he going to open it up for other artists? What's up? How can I be down? So let them
Oh,
know, do
yeah.
you have anything on the horizon where you're going to open it up and other artists will be able to make submissions to you to be a part of any of your mixtape projects?
Yes, for
Or do
sure.
you have a
We are
jam session they
actually,
can get in on? How can they be down?
yes, for sure. We are looking forward to throwing a listening party. We are also looking forward to signing artists in upcoming 2022. We'll be signing an artist. I don't want to say his name yet. It's a surprise. So, we do
And
want
that
to sign
already
artists.
makes it exciting. So they know it's got to be somebody good. Got to be somebody good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we really got a lot of upcoming things coming up. Obviously, events, shows.
And give
And
them
we
the
also got
website that
music
they need
videos.
to go to.
Yes, WNYRecords.com. WNY-records.com.
And people, be sure to put in that dash or that hyphen. Be sure to put that in, WNY-records.com.
Yes, and you
you
can
were also adding
follow
on
me
something
on
else,
Instagram.
too, I believe.
Yes, you can also follow me on Instagram at JoSanti_WNY. You can also follow me on Facebook at JoSantiWNY.
And his name is spelled, people, JoSanti. That's JoSanti, one word, okay? Your J and your S are capitalized. JoSanti.
Yes.
Yes, so people, you got to be down with that. You got to get you some. And yeah, I ought to tease you all and say that, yeah, we're going to play an upcoming song, one of his songs for you. But no, I don't want to do it like that. I want you all to go to WNY-records.com or WNY-records.com and be sure to grab up this mixtape project. And people, you already know, once you get it, don't just get it and jam to it and share it with your friends. Also get it, jam to it, share it with your friends, and all of you all go right back and have them to purchase it too, please, people. Please, because you know how things have gotten for us artists now. So please, let them listen at your place while you're kicking it, having your house party, whatever, your social distancing house party, but have them all to go on and download their WNY-records.com so that way they can get the Live Life mixtape project by JoSanti and be able to have their own little get-together or even have it streaming while they're having their little outdoor barbecue, whatever it is going on. But each of you, yes, get it, as well as go back and leave a review, people. We love the support, but we love the feedback too. And we're not saying, only let us know if you like the song. No, we want to hear your feedback, period. Even if you're like, I felt different ways about each song, drop your feelings on each one of those. He wants to hear about every last one of them, right?
Yes, of course. And my mixtape is dropping September 10th. Again, September 10th on all major platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, you name it, etc.
So it's no excuse, people. It's no excuse. Even if you're like, I don't remember the website to go to. You can get it from Spotify, from iTunes, from all the places you can get anybody else stuff from. So don't play. Don't even pretend, okay? Because that's the thing. We got to get you all out of that bullshit posturing. We got to get it to where, no, you really are being genuine and walking in authenticity. And if you say you want to do something, you're going to always find a way to do it. So all the places you can get this project by JoSanti, Live Life. And now, Mr. JoSanti, this is my last question for you. What is there that, I think it's my last. Let's see. What is there that you would like to share with the listeners of Articulation Radio that you've not yet had a chance to express?
Man, hopefully I can have another interview with you guys.
Definitely.
I really
That's
like
a given, man. You're welcome back here anytime you want.
For sure. I look forward to working with you again.
Yes, sir. And for the listeners, people, be sure to head on over WNY-records.com, iTunes, Spotify, anywhere, everywhere, wherever you prefer getting your streams. You can definitely get them because, JoSanti is all over the place. And you have to be sure, but I really want you all to
go into the WNY-records.com because, that's where you're going to be able to stay abreast of his new releases that are coming out. They're going to be posting all the other shows that he has upcoming, like when he had mentioned to you the activities that he has, the shows that he has coming up in October and later on in the year. So people, come on, you want some, so go ahead and treat yourself. Treat yourself nice. Mr. JoSanti.
Yes.
This one really is my last question for you. Because I know there are some people who are like, okay, he sounds as cute as can be, and I know you're seeing my question pop up here, what's his family life like? So go ahead and let the listeners know about your wonderful family life.
My wonderful family, well, I have my father's side, which are resided in Buffalo, New York. Love my family so much and dearly. Real close with my father. And on my mom's side, they're resided in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Shout out to them too. I love all of them dearly, and I am very close with all my family. I love them all. So yeah, my sister is my best friend. That's for sure. I love my sister dearly. She's my older sister.
And you're just making the ladies just fall even more in love, and that's why they're even prying and ask about this just so they can be nosy. And you're probably blowing their minds. They're probably already planning to gather up on you and do the groupie thing. You know how they do. Because you put it out there now. They know for a fact you're single. So, unless you suddenly change it, they already know you're single, and they're not going to take no for an answer.
Yeah, you know it. I'm single as ever.
So I say you just be sure to let all of them know what it is you require because, ladies, as you can tell, this is a man who handles his business, okay? And he's a nice-looking guy at that. So you got to bring a little bit more to the table than just the outside, okay? You have to actually be of quality. You have to be compatible. That means you got to be willing to work just like he's willing to work, okay? Definitely. Well, I would imagine, or at least do what it is he requires you to do.
In all honesty, I love an honest woman. I love a woman that's, dedicated to her own work with whatever she does and whatever she's passionate about. I want her to fulfill that and to keep chasing that dream. And also, I don't know. I'm very simple. I'm very simplistic. So I don't really answer too much. It's just the opportunity never has been there for me. So hopefully it'll come one day. I'm a hope for that, yeah.
Yes, and especially with your doing the work that you need to do, that definitely in your focus is where it should be. So you already have measures in place to where you won't be distracted, so only someone who's doing what they should be doing is going to be able to catch your eye anyway. I am so looking forward to celebrating all these good things with you, Mr. JoSanti. Oh, and DJ Cecil, thank you so much for all the great work that you're doing as well. You all really are doing a wonderful job by introducing new music to people, by keeping the inspiration going, and by showing them that no matter what, any and everything can be done as long as you're willing to put in the work that's required to get it done, because there are always things coming up against us all day, every day. It's just a matter of whether we choose to prevail. And you two gentlemen truly are testament that you really can accomplish and achieve anything as long as you're willing to overcome everything that's thrown at you and keep forging forth. So you all keep up that great work. JoSanti, you got to come back here.
Thank you so much,
man.
Yes, for sure. I can't wait. Hopefully I can.
Yes, we got to get Cobra on here, too. Yeah, shout out to Cobra. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to Cobra, too. He's going to be on the show, hopefully, too.
Shout out Cobra, baby. Yes, come on. Bring it on. People, listeners, I know y'all want some. Go on over there and get y'all some. WNY-records.com. Or even, of course, he said he has an Instagram page, too. That's that JoSanti_WNY. And his name is spelled JoSanti. So get y'all some JoSanti. Live life.
Yes,
I'm about to get my jam on and enjoy my little private party with them. So y'all don't be jealous and envious. I'll be playing some other cuts for y'all as we keep this show rolling. Hang tight. Ooh.
Media Room 360 TV. Media Room 360 TV is a channel that has something for everyone, from world news, inspiration, programming for kids, politics, sports, technology, and entertainment. Media Room 360 TV has got you covered. Check out one of our shows today on Roku. Media Room 360 Internet Television on Roku. And if you need a speaker, head over to Media Room 360 Speakers at MediaRoom360.com. That's MediaRoom360.com.
Never listen to what people gotta say, no. That's why all my life I always try to lay low. Live life how you live. Live life how you live. Never listen to what people gotta say, no. That's why all my life I always try to lay low. Live life how you live. Live life how you live. Hey, I'm the next one up. Always knew when my time was coming. All I know, I gotta stand for something. Never live your life based on other people. Love yourself, that's good for your health. I know how it feels when you don't have no help. But nowadays, thank God I help myself. Now I'ma take off and live my life. Never listen to what people gotta say, no. That's why all my life I always try to lay low. Live life how you live. Live life how you live. Never listen to what people gotta say, no. That's why all my life I always try to lay low. Live life how you live. Live life how you live. Look it now, you see me on your TV. Leading by example, that's all I wanna teach. Speaking on the truth, hope it's better for the youth. If we don't help each other, then what's better to do? Yes, I'm the shit, but not better than you. Who am I to judge when I live my life? Yes, I'm the shit, but not better than you. Who am I to judge when I live my life? Never listen to what people gotta say, no. That's why all my life I always try to lay low. Live life how you live. Live life how you live. Never listen to what people gotta say, no. That's why all my life I always try to lay low. Live life how you live. Live life how you live.
If you'd like more information on how you can be an eyelash artist, call us at 314-560-1641 or 888-585-LASH, LashingOutLoudInc.com.
I know you're liking that. I know you're liking that. That was that Live Life by JoSanti. And I got next for you Cartier by JoSanti and Love for Real by JoSanti. But first, I'm going to squeeze in between those two. Gas by JoSanti. The listening party continues, man. The listening party continues, man.
Articulation Radio, thanks you so much for listening. So head on over right now to articulationmedia.club and let us know your thoughts on today's episode. In the meantime, we're going to keep the show rolling for you.
Are you looking for grant writers, technical writers, creative writers, academic writers, any kind of writers? Head to the Writers Consortium. Their website, writersconsortium.us, www.writersconsortium.us, the Writers Consortium, writersconsortium.us, for all of your writing needs. Think of it, they can produce it for you. They are the ghost writers to the top people. Would you like a motivational speaker to come to your company or organization to speak to your group? Visit lifespurposeministries.com. That's lifespurposeministries.com.
Weddings are expensive, but your love is worth it. Go to marryusnow.us to book the Minister of Love to officiate your wedding today. The fee is only $200 if your wedding is in the city of Chicago, and there's only a small fee to get the Minister of Love to travel outside of Chicago to your wedding location. Book the Minister of Love today. Visit marryusnow.us. That's marryusnow.us. now.us.
Want to buy stocks, jewels, real estate, or other high-end items? Would you love to be able to contribute to charitable initiatives but cannot do these things with the money you currently have? Join Regal City Investment and Social Club, where you can pool money each month with other investors to make major purchases, give to the needy, and possibly turn a profit. www.regalcity.xyz. Become a Regal citizen today by joining Regal City Investment and Social Club. regalcity.xyz.
My people, my fam, my folks, I thank you so much. We all here at Articulation Radio, thank you so much for tuning in today and making us a part of what it is that you do. We encourage you to go over to our website, articulationmedia.club, and let us know not only what you think about today's episode, but make sure that your music, your interview, and your ad all take place right here on this station, Articulation Radio. Go to articulationmedia.club right now and hook yourself up. Make sure that you do that so you can hook other people up. But be sure to tune in again on Articulation Radio. We'll catch you again soon. And in the meantime, you already know, keep being a doer, keep being a move maker, and keep making things happen.
Articulation. 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 Articulation.